Hello friends, welcome to WebTools tutorial. I am Mohammed Nadeem. Today I am going to make a login script in CodeIgniter. So we will learn in this tutorial how to make a login script in CodeIgniter. So before we start the code, so as usual, I am showing you the demo of this script. A user can input their credential and login and see the secure page. If user input something wrong credential, then he gets the error message like invalid username as well as password. If user input right credential, then he will go to secure page and where he will be able to see their secure information as well as logout option. So if I'm going to copy this URL and log out, and again I paste secure page URL to my browser and enter, then definitely I should get back to login page because I have already logged out. So yeah, it's okay, right? So we will make this script in CodeIgniter. So I'm just showing my database, and my database name is store, and there is a table of user info. In this table we have user ID, username, first name, last name, email, password, and whatever information you can put. Okay, now so we start the coding. So before we start the code, we need to remove a current project, that is the login CodeIgniter. So I'm removing currently file, and then it's removed everything. Now refresh the page. Okay, that says no object not found, because I have already deleted all files. Now again I have CodeIgniter 3.15, then extract it in my login folder. So just wait a minute. Now it's extracted. So I've copied all these things and cut and paste here. Now remove that folder. Okay, now refresh this page. We have welcome CodeIgniter page. Now we will start the code. Open the file and application. So first we go to config folder and then config.php file. Here is the base URL. We need to set base URL. So here is my base URL. http:// so http/ my folder name login coding, that is my folder name, slash. Now that is my config, my base URL I have set in config file. Then we need to give some credential in database.php file. So database we giving the username localhost, password blank, database is store, store store. Now save it, close it, and roots. We have welcome default controller, so we will give it name login. Default controller I have set login. Then we need to go in controller, and I'm rename this file welcome to login. So login.php it's become. Now I'm opening it, and then uh, we give the class name of this file login extend ci controller, and remove this one, public action index, load, uh, login form or login view, whatever you can put here. I'm giving the name login view. One more thing, I would like to load $this load helper form. I'm removing it here, and I'm giving it auto load. In auto load I set here database, and session, database session, and in helper URL as well as form. We need to close it, then again get back to my login view. So we will make login view file. Now under the view we need to create this file, login view. Now file is created. I am deleting welcome file because there is no need. Now login view.php is open. We need to delete this and open HTML tag, then head, title, simple login script in CodeIgniter. Now head close, body open, body close. Under the body we make the div and name it, class name is container. Under this div we will create a form for h1 for the heading login system with CodeIgniter. This is our heading. Here we will open the form echo form underscore open semicolon login slash we need to make a method, so I'm giving the name only here, and then we will create it in our controller. Verify login, that's the function name. Now open div, class would be row, whatever you name decided you can give. Now open the label, username, input type, text, class equal to nothing, id is equal to username, name is equal to also username. Now close the tag. Same row we will copy for password, input type password, size 20, id password, name is also password. Now we need to add a submit button, so give a line break, then input type submit, class submit, value login, close. Now we need to close the form tag also. So we need to give it proper PHP style, framework style, sorry, echo form underscore close. Then we need to check it in browser. Now there's a database error store, so I'm open it database.php in config file. Okay, there's the username is root. Now I'm getting username as well as password. So it's like a very massive and crispy types of form. So we will do some style in our form. So first we need to define a style. Under this style, first of all we give some style to body, width 50%, margin 100 auto, uh, browse. My ID is processing. Okay, now give the class to container div, container container container. Give some style to container, border 2 pixel, solid, background color, margin 2 pixel, 2 pixel, padding 40 pixels, and border radius, border dash radius 4 pixel, then semicolon. Okay, now and then we give some style to row class, and row there should be padding, and padding should be bottom 25 pixel. Okay, now check it. Sure, that would be better but not fine. So we need to style this box also, as well as submit button, login button. So we will give this class name, input type name, class name would be input, and same class will be applied here. Input padding 10 pixel, border BD BD 1 pixel, solid, border background color hash should be white, width 50%, and border radius 4 pixel. Okay, now also give the class to submit, and submit class should be give some style, background color 88 a aff, and border hash white, color should be white, border should be 1 pixel solid, 1 pixel solid, and something black, and color box shadow, there should be box dash shadow box shadow 5 pixel 5 pixel 5 pixel, and text shadow text shadow mm, something I'm missing there, that's why semicolon box shadow text shadow should be none. Okay, now check it. Yeah, that's great. It's look, there's the font size too much smaller, so font size should be given font size 20 pixel. I think 20 would be enough. Yeah, login. Now we get verify login when we click the login button. So we need to put some validation also. So now we made our form, login form. So we get back to our login module and work on uh, verify login method. So we just need to make this function public function, verify login. There is no parameter pass in this form, so just first of all we need to load library for form validation. Then we need to call form validation form underscore form validation, and then set rules for what? For the username. We need to copy the name username. We are giving the parameters for username for the purpose of validation. So username should be username, and it should be trim. If white space is there, then trim, and required. It is required field. required semicolon. Then again set rules for the we call the callback function. Callback, check the function name, check database. Callback, check database. That's my function name. We will create it later. Now I think form validation is completed. If $this form underscore validation run is equal to false. If $this form underscore validation run is equal to false. My ID is showing something is wrong in this line, so I check it. Yeah, that is the main problem. It is not. It should be closed here, not there. Yeah, okay. And validation spell is wrong. Validation. Okay, and form underscore validation, not hyphen. So I correct it, and that is if form validation run is equal to false, then $this this load. Again we need to send login page, so under the view we call login view file login underscore view. Okay, now it's okay I think. And else portion means we need to redirect secure page. So that is the controller name login, and method name should be home. We will create it later. And okay, I think it's okay. Verify login page completed. Now check it, refresh. Just click on login, then verify login. Error message is not displaying, so we need to go in this page and display the error message here. So we need to put error message before the form opening. So here I put error message echo validation underscore error, validations errors semicolon, and now check it again. Unable to access an error message corresponding file field name check database. Okay, call the username field is required That is the error message which you want to display, and callback function we didn't define. That's why it's showing this error. So we will solve this problem also. Now under the login page we need to define callback function. That name is check database. So public function name is check database, and what we checked, that would be password. And here we need to load our model. $this load model, load the model, whatever name you want. I am giving the name of user model name, and then make a variable username is equal to $this input post username and $result is equal to $this user login $username comma $password, then semicolon. Okay, now we need to define this function in model. So we need to go to our model page and define this function. So model has the model, and we need to make a file here. User.php, that is my file name. Here we need to define a class. Class user extends ci underscore model. Now make the function. Function is login, and parameter should be username and password. So username comma password, so $this db select now see the user ID, see the field of user ID in database comma username and password. Then semicolon $this db from table name. Table name is user info. Might be font is too small, new skin, so I'm increase the font size for better view. Okay, user info semicolon, then $this db where condition we call where username comma $username, again where condition password comma password, where password, and that is the encrypted password. We use MD5, that's why I'm giving MD5, and then close. And one more thing I need to give, that is the limit, limit 1 semicolon, and $query is equal to $this db get semicolon, now check the condition. If $query num rows is equal to 1, then return $query result and semicolon, else return false semicolon. Now we made the login function under the user module. Now get back to login page, and if now complete this function. If $result, it's mean its result is true, then now I'm making a variable name is session array. Whatever variable name you want, you can, and define it as an array. For each $result as $row, now $session array is equal to array. Under this array we will store values id $row id comma username $row username. bracket close, semicolon, and then $this session set user data, set user data logged underscore in logged in, comma, session array. We will access it, return true, semicolon, else $this form validation set underscore message check underscore database, comma, invalid username, invalid user, invalid username or password, semicolon, and return false, return false, semicolon. Now I think check database is complete. So now check it in browser, refresh the page, sorry, login without credential, and then it shows the error login.php model. Okay, actually user.php exists but doesn't declare class user, so there is something error. Yeah, that is, we misspell, we write mistakenly class name, so give clearly the class name user. Now check it again. Yeah, the user field is required, invalid username and password. So I'm giving the name something, test, password is 123455, and login, invalid username and password. If we give some password, login, then user field is required. Okay, now I'm giving the free actual name Sachin, which is in database, and exec the password, then it goes to home.php file. That should not be seeing without login. So now we will create some more functionality for the home function. So under the login controller, we just make a class function home.php, public function home, sorry, only function name is home. There is no need of parameter. Now if check firstly this user is logged in or not, or this session user data, we give the name logged in. So check logged in, session data, session underscore data is equal to variable session data is equal to dollar this session user underscore data, sorry, user data, and logged in, and get the username as well as password, get the username only. So we will display in view format user name is equal to dollar session data user name, then semicolon, then load view module, load view home underscore view comma dollar data, else redirect. If user doesn't log in, then he redirects to login page, login method, and now I think home page is completed. So we need to just create a logged out also. So here we write the program for logout, dollar this session unset underscore user data, whatever in logged in, logged in, semicolon, now session destroy, redirect, then redirect to login. Login controller. Okay, now we need to implement this logout button as well as username to my log home.php file. So we need to just create a file, home view. So we create this file under the view, home view file, and under this HTML head, title, this secure page, CodeIgniter, title close. Now body tag open, h1, home, now give to h2 tag, welcome, and then username, echo, what is the username, semicolon, follow username, and also give anchor tag, php echo site URL, login slash log out, logout slash a, body close, HTML close. Now check this page. Yeah, there is the login homepage. Now copy this page. After logout, we will try to go this page directly. Logout. Now we get back in home page. Now we paste secure page URL, and then again we redirect to our login page. If we use something wrong credential, then it shows error, invalid username or password. If we give proper name, then it goes to a secure page, whatever is your, and if we log out, then we cannot go this page directly. Okay, that is the basic login system in CodeIgniter. Hope you like this tutorial and you learned something. So soon we will get back with new tutorial. If you like this tutorial, kindly please subscribe us and share us, and if you have any type of problems, then get back and ask to me. We will try to give you proper answer or help you in a better way. So that's it today for thank you very much. Bye bye, take care.